Welcome to Single Ever After. Join me as I journey through the jungle of dating in search of my true love.
Hey, welcome back. Today we are going to be discussing vacation bays. So, I don't know about y'all, but when I go on vacation, I tend to always attract a vacation bay. And it's always fun because, you're on vacation, you're there for a little bit. Sometimes it's a local, so they can show you around, which is cool. Um, and it's just easy, right? Like, conversation is easy. Definitely no expectations because you're not going to see this person again. This is like just the only time. And the thing is, like with me, I always tend to think that this is just like for the moment and it's fun. And then it's not. Um, so I will say, like, my last vacation bay and it is now my ex husband. So that's how that went. But I haven't had one since then. And this year I did take a trip with some friends, lots of fun. And I ended up connecting with somebody, right? So I was on the apps. We were messaging. Like, we really started messaging like the same day I got there. So, like, the first day of my trip, we connected. We were talking. It was great. And it was a birthday trip. So I was celebrating my birthday, and they were like, happy birthday and all that stuff. And it was cool. So we actually spent a lot of time like texting and talking to each other via text. And because we had all these plans and things mapped out, we were trying to find time to connect, but it was just not working out. So the day before the last day of my trip, we finally were able to like lock in on a schedule and connect with each other, which was great. So we met up and insane chemistry. Like, it was so easy. We got along so well. And I was just like, damn, I leave tomorrow. Like, why couldn't we have connected sooner? Because that would have definitely added some extra flair to the trip, right? The trip was already fun, and obviously that wasn't the purpose of the trip. But like, feeling like you have a connection with somebody and it's just like so natural, wouldn't you want more of that? Wouldn't you want to like keep hanging out and spending time with each other? Like, we literally were like, it was not awkward. We met, we said our hellos, and then instantly like laughing, joking, talking about, some serious things. And, it was just really good conversation. It was so good. And I wish we had more of that. But we did stay in touch, via text. And they told me they're planning on coming to the city that I'm in, which is like great. You normally, like, honestly, I thought, okay, the vacation is over. I'm not gonna see you again. I'm probably not gonna hear from you. But, he was like, no, I'm not like that. Like, you have great energy. I want to stay in touch. And I was like, okay, everybody's like, we'll stay in touch, but they never do. And it was like, we do stay in touch. We text each other almost every day or every other day, depending. And now, they have a trip planned and they're planning to come to the city that I'm in. And we're like trying to make plans, when they figure out the dates and everything, where we can actually spend time and hang out with each other, which is crazy because, like I said, my last vacation bay is my ex husband. I'm definitely not going down that path again. But it's one of those things where it's like, wow, I connected with somebody in the most random place. And what if? You always have the what if. Like, could it have been the vacation air? It's like, yeah, it's vacation and I'm at easy going. I'm a lot less stressed. I'm a lot more relaxed. So, like, everybody's great. Or could it be like maybe I have met somebody that is, great for me, but circumstances are they're in another country or they're on the other side of the world, and, you know, we're never going to ever actually have a thing. Or maybe you say we can actually have a thing. Who knows, right? I just feel like my attitude and my approach to this is always like, you never know where you might find that person for you. So I'm never thinking, I guess, I don't want to say I'm unrealistic, but I'm never like closing the door because of like something like distance or, I'm just always like, you never know. I mean, people travel, people move, you never know. So I want to know, like, what do y'all think? How do y'all feel about vacation bays? Is it like they're just a good time for a short time and leave it there, leave it on the sandy beaches? Or is it like, why not just keep chatting and see what happens, see where things go? That's kind of like my attitude about it. But I don't know. I like them, they like me. And honestly, when we spent time together, like I said, it was just so natural and so comfortable. Like we just kind of fell into a groove. Um, it wasn't like this crazy, like flirtatious, heavy on the flirting. It wasn't any of that, which is like what I like. I'm not like a heavy on the flirting person. Like it's just so awkward for me. I don't think I'm good at it. So like, just like little hints and drops here of, the flirt, I like. So I like that energy wasn't like super flirtatious most of the time. Like that's not where we connected and where the conversation was going. Obviously there was a little bit of banter, but it wasn't like mostly that. So this is why I think like we just connected so well and why like we continue to talk to each other. But I think like if they do come to my city, if those plans work out and they come here, I'm like, oh, are we gonna have to like explore the more flirtatious side? Maybe. Should we? Maybe. I don't know. And I'm probably gonna be awkward as hell about it. I don't know. But I definitely think like this person was a lot of fun. Good people. They have great energy. And honestly, if nothing comes of it, that's cool too. Like I said, no expectations. This is like a continuous theme of no expectations. Nothing comes of it, that's fine. They honestly are just like a really cool person to know. They have such an interesting life and I'm enjoying like talking to them. I'm just enjoying having conversation with them. So, the worst that can happen is I like make a friend, and who doesn't need more friends? It's good to know people in all parts of the world. So, yeah, let me know what y'all think. How do y'all feel about vacation bays? Leave them where they are or explore. I don't know. But you tell me. As you can see, I'm just kind of like always ready to go with the flow at any time. Again, thanks for joining, and remember to keep your heart open to love.